Little Arthur and little Guillermo could do a film. Arturito y Guillermito.
Diego Luna, everybody. Andor premieres 3 episodes.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Superhero Con 2024 has wrapped after a star-studded weekend here in San Antonio. I got to go and experience my first ever photo op with Diego Luna and Andy Serkis. So the most exciting thing to come out of the weekend, we got our first teaser for Andor Season 2 in the form of Diego letting us know during a Q&A that some familiar faces from Rogue One will make their reappearance in Andor Season 2. Now, which faces are they, or is it a certain droid? I am sure we are going to see the return of K2SO some point when Season 2 drops, but it is exciting to know a little bit of what we have all anticipated is going to come true, with this being a fantastic end to the series and intro to Rogue One. And so he even teased a little bit, normally he can't tell the ending of the shows he is in, but in this case, everybody knows what happens in Rogue One. So he's having a fun time with these press tours, it looks like. I can't wait for things to ramp up when we get a little bit closer to the end of the year. I believe we're looking at 2025 for Andor Season 2 to drop. But we never know anymore with Disney. They could come out in a week and say, hey, it's coming out this fall. So get ready for that. It's an exciting time. I got to tell you that the energy was high in the room for Rogue One. And given the current state of online reactions to Disney Plus shows, it was a big relief to just see some common excitement for what is to come with Andor Season 2. Like I said, meeting Diego was my first ever photo op opportunity. I said, you know what? Why not? Take a photo op. This is the first time he's coming out and doing one outside of Star Wars Celebration or back during his Rogue One press tour. So it was really cool to get a few seconds with him. And I handed him off one of my R2s from the collection.
You know how R2D2 is called in Mexico?
What is R2D? What, Ardos Didos?
Kind of is little Arthur, is Arturito. And
Yeah.
you know the story, no?
Yeah.
We call it Arturito.
Arturito.
Because it sounds like that. No?
R2D2 is known as Arturito?
Arturito. For my whole
Really?
not life, I would say the first 15 years of my life, I thought it was little Arthur.
That story has stuck with me since I first heard it. Growing up in El Paso, I definitely heard that a time or two. So it was really cool. And he lit up when he saw the little R2, and he was spinning the top of the head just as all of us do when we pick up a vintage figure. And he had that little moment to kind of break the ice for him throughout the rest of the day, because I was peeking through the curtain as the line was moving. I was real early in line, and I'm sure it was a little overwhelming with so many people just dealing with the stress of the day. And so just seeing him smile and get a kick out of it and tell his manager there, hey, look at this, and he just was thrown back to that childhood memory I think all of us get to experience. So it was really cool that I got to capture that moment too in the photo. I so recommend doing photo ops. I think that if you can save up the right kind of money and plan them well ahead of time, it can be a really cool moment. I'm very excited for it. I've got plenty more this year that I will be attending as well. Andy Serkis was also super cool. He had canceled over the weekend for Sunday and decided to add Friday at the last minute. So I immediately jumped on the opportunity when I knew he was going to be there the day I was. And lines were short. It was a last minute change for him, but he is a humble and gracious guy. He showed up for the fans, so it was very exciting. What an experience it was. The con itself was great. I got to hang out with some of my buddies here. Countdown City Geekcast had a great booth, and I hung out with them for a little bit. Also General Kenobi's bunker, always welcoming. And so it was very cool to see some of my buddies out there, talk shop and take a look around the convention area. A lot of good stores, shops, artists, and everything in between at this con. I got to give them a round of applause here. They were very good with moving crowds, and everything was scheduled very well. And so for my first experience interacting with a photo op opportunity, it was great. So hopefully the future, as I continue down this road of enjoying these opportunities, goes just as smoothly as this one was. But it was definitely a memorable time at Superhero Con 2024. A quick reminder to check us out on Instagram at Kenner Hunter for all of the exciting videos you see. You'll see them first over there. Tomorrow, Monday, June 24th, I sit down with Swayu for their collector spotlight. They are hanging out with lots of cool collectors and influencers and going over how they do it and why. So go check them out tomorrow. Again, their Instagram is Swayu_official, and it's the same on YouTube. I am so excited for what's to come for this channel. So please throw us a comment of what you want to see. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.